Hey, coach, welcome back to Marketing for Fitness Coaches, the show that helps you turn marketing into a practice, not a task you avoid. I'm Candace Dixon, CMO of OPEX and CoachRx. And this episode is part of a series breaking down your 5-part marketing system step by step. If you've missed previous episodes, I would encourage you to start from the beginning. I lay out a full strategy so you can see how all the parts connect. In the last episode, we covered lead magnets, what they really are, and how to use them to create meaningful conversations. But today, we're going to anchor in, literally, because this episode is all about your weekly content anchor, the core piece of content that simplifies your daily posting, sharing, and makes people aware of your lead magnet. Let me ask you a quick question. Do you ever sit there trying to figure out what to post, only to feel like nothing's quite right or worth saying? If so, you're definitely not alone. Without a clear content anchor, your marketing can feel scattered. It's like throwing ideas at the wall and hoping something sticks. But when you create from one core message each week, you create consistency, direction, and a focused conversation. You start building trust and showing leadership instead of just sharing ideas at random. Your weekly content anchor is your home base. It's the one piece of content that sets the tone for your entire week. Think of it as a coaching cue for your audience. It says, here's a perspective that may spark change or progress or get you closer to a goal. And here's how I can help. It becomes the hub for everything you post that week. Just like with lead magnets, I want to review a couple formats. Here are the 4 most powerful formats that I recommend for coaches. Just pick the one that matches your energy, your strengths, and your schedule. Format 1, podcast. If you love talking through ideas, storytelling, or interviewing others, this is your format. A podcast builds connection. It gives people a way to learn from you, and it helps you connect with them throughout their day-to-day life. Bonus, podcasts also create the ability for clipping. Format 2, YouTube or long-form video. If you're a coach who teaches with visuals or loves showing up on camera, this is a great home base. And bonus, just like podcasts, video content is easy to clip and repurpose for short-form reels and stories throughout the week. Format 3, a blog post. If you're a writer and you want to work through your frameworks or philosophies in written form, this one is for you. And if you're publishing both a blog and sending it in a newsletter, you're officially an overachiever, and I encourage you to keep going. Format 4 is your email newsletter. Email is your direct line to the people who already trust you. Even if you don't go full newsletter mode, publishing consistently to your list is one of the smartest marketing moves that you can make. And yes, if you're using email and blog to distribute your podcast or your video, you're definitely playing the long game. Here's how to pick a format that works for you. Ask yourself, what format feels the most natural for me? Where do I already show up and it feels frictionless? What can I realistically commit to every week? Your anchor doesn't have to be fancy, but it does need to show up consistently. Your anchor is the engine of your content flywheel. From your anchor, you'll pull small pieces of content like reels, carousels, quotes, short form videos, stories, emails, lead magnet prompts. Everything connects back to one weekly message. And this keeps your content focused, powerful, and easy to manage. This also helps move people closer to your lead magnet and keeps you top of mind between consults. Since consistency is the game you need to play here, pick a publishing day. Make it consistent. Use your content batching day. Draft your anchor, finalize edits, and schedule your weekly posts. Aim to work at least 1 week ahead so that your content is ready before you need it. The goal here is momentum, not perfection. And remember, done and shared is always better than perfect and unpublished. Here's another mindset shift for you. The deeper reason this matters: when you show up consistently with value in a format that feels good, you're building equity. You're showing that you're a guide, not just a content creator. You're helping people solve problems before they reach out to you for coaching. And that makes your marketing feel like less pressure and more like practice. Here are some real-world examples to get started. Record a 5-minute voice memo walking through a mindset reframe. Write a post about a common client misconception. Share your take on a trending topic in the fitness space. Break down a training principle that you've been coaching lately. Share a behind-the-scenes story of a client win and how they got there. Your anchor doesn't need to be super long. It just needs to exist, offer real value, and provide a clear next step to opt into your lead magnet. Here's what I want you to do this week. Pick your anchor format. Create your first one, publish it, and point to your lead magnet. And if you're already doing this, share your format with me on Instagram. I'd love to see how you're showing up. Remember, you'll find the companion blog linked in the show notes with anchor examples and some ideas to help you get started. Thanks for listening to Marketing for Fitness Coaches, where your marketing becomes a part of your coaching practice, not a task you avoid. This show is part of the CoachRx Podcast Network, a collection of shows designed to elevate the coaching conversation. Find me on Instagram at Miss Candace Dixon or at CoachRx.app. Let me know what you're building. If this episode helped clarify your next move, share it with a coach who's ready to stop winging it and start anchoring their message. Until next time, keep coaching, keep creating, and I'll catch you in the next one.